guys, welcome back to another episode of Driftless Area Outdoors. I'm Jim. Hope everything is blessed in your world. Everything is great in mine, and as always I give God the thanksgiving for that. We're out to Tom's campground, new rig as you can see. Jim, there's no truck camper on that. You truck camp, there's no truck camper. Yeah, I know. I got something that will take its place, and we're gonna do a review on that. It'll be in a different video, but once it's up and ready to go, I'm gonna bring you guys in and I'll show you what I got. But here's my new rig, new to me. Just a little GMC, and it's packed full of stuff. Maybe I'll give you a grand tour later on, but the door isn't shut real tight. But she's a pretty solid old girl for $3 and as I'll show you a little later that it's kind of a special edition, and I'll explain that later. But for now, I'm gonna get unpacked, get everything going. Welcome aboard. I've got a decent meal. I'm gonna have a nice fire. We do have a fire pit. Yeah, as crooked as it is, but you know, it's crooked as a politician, but I'll get her straightened out. And we're up here, top of this ridge, little breeze. It's absolutely beautiful up here in the 70s. All right, guys, I'm back. Got my review done. Other than packing up, you'll see that video. If you follow the channel, which right now would be a great time to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell and show you what we do when we go camping. Well, here it is. It's nothing fancy. This is the Joy Tudas truck camp tent. Okay, it's got a full floor in it. It's a vent in the front, goes over my tonneau cover flap here. Rain will come down. No rain fly on these. These are thick material, rain resistant. It's got zippers, zip everything in. The door opens up into a window, another window on this side, same thing. Everything just latches down here. Again, check out the review window or review, and you'll see how it went up. And they haven't gotten to this point. They just went through it. But I got everything in here. I got it set up kind of the way I'm gonna have it for tonight at least. Again, with a new tent, you know, new work in progress. But this is a twin size 15-inch air mattress that actually plugs in, blows up, or you can have an external. But it's 15 inches. I like this because I can sit on it and still, you know, have my head up, vent up front, plenty of room inside. I can still get to the edge of the bed and sit down with the door open to get out or to have coffee and watch the morning. These ledges where the tonneau cover rides makes great ledges. There's storage both corners. I've got my pillow set up. That's my Blue Eddy that's going to run this fan. The one I bought was supposed to have a hook up there, and it don't. And they are going to get, I'm going to tell them about it because like everybody else that you see all these reviews on this, they got it gave to them. I paid for this with my own money, and the link will be in the description. So I want what I paid for. And my clam light and fan would work perfect up there had the hook been up there like it's supposed to be. So I don't know where I'm going to put that fan now. I'm a fan sleeper. I got to have a fan, but got my garbage can and my portable urinal up there. If you know, you know. my cooler outside for now, but I probably will, before I go to bed, I can still put my cooler there, squeeze in, and then, you know, set the camera on that to film. Not going to have a lot of light in here at night, so it's going to be a lot of camping out here, which we got makings of a fire for tonight for sure, and then packing up in the morning and going. Took a little longer than I thought putting it together, but it wasn't long. It'd probably take, you know, that's the nice thing about the truck shell camping. You pull in and you're camping. Bed's made. This, you know, you got to blow up the mattress, make the bed. But I realize I don't do it as often as I thought I would. And a lot of it's because life is just so busy. And that's neither here nor there for you guys. But this is the setup. I'm going to get over here and get a fire going. And, geez, refrigerator's down to 33 degrees. Ought to have cold beer. I might even take my e-bike for a ride. This is my new e-bike. This is a tow guard. It is a 15 or 18 speed regular bike, and then it's got 3 speeds of electricity. It'll do 19 miles an hour with my big fat carcass on it, so without me pedaling. So I ain't figured out where to put the cup holder. It does have a front headlight and a rear light and a reflector, and once I figure out where to put a cup holder so I can fucking take my Coors Light with me, it'll be all right. But this is the setup. What do you know? Tell me what you guys think. Bleep bloop it in the comments down there. Let me hear what you got to say. I got my thermocell. Hey, I had to buy a brand new thermocell today. Ask me why. Well, a friend of mine was having a party last year, and she was kind of worried about insects. So, you know, I got a thermocell. Let me bring it up. And she asked me, do you want your thermocell back? Oh, I'll get it before I need it. Well, she's 100 miles away. So I could drive up there and pick it up, spend $40 in gas, today's prices, thank you, administration, or go spend 20 bucks on a new one. So guess who got a new thermocell? Yeah, well, she told me, you're going to forget that. No. Yeah, I did. So maybe I should listen to her more often. No, that's not going to happen. So anyway, all set up. I could get a queen in here real easy, or a full, which would be, or do I have a full? I have a twin. So the full would fit in between the wheel wells, you know, but my wife's not ever camping. So she's not even going to the Super 8 or the Red Roof Inn or the Holiday Express or whatever the hell they are, because she ain't doing it. She's got a bed that she wants to sleep in at home, and that's where she's going to sleep. So I'm going to pick up my mess, get a fire started, and I'll see you around the fire. All right, our fire's trying. A lot of smoke. It's popping. I'm sure there's something going on. Just had the drone up. A lot of work to do there. A lot better than the last time I flew. I was up here actually at this one, and it flew for about 8 seconds. Well, I was in the air for 15 minutes or so. So it was all good. But I know a lot of people have been commenting. I've been getting some messages and stuff, which is all good. I appreciate it. Always feel free to reach out. Whether you're watching a video from last year or 2 years ago, you got a question about something, I check and I'll answer. And they're like, you know, where'd you go? What happened? So, well, you know what? You know, here's the story. It's pretty quick and easy and dirty. My son needed my truck. Bottom line, he needed wheels to get back and forth to work. Family first. I had something I could get back and forth to work with myself. Had the old S10 later, and it was getting to the point where that wasn't working very well, so I went ahead and sold that and bought this thing behind me, and my son's using my truck. Well, motocross season comes. He wants to take the topper off so he can put motocross bikes in to go to the track. I don't blame him. So we take the topper off. That pretty much ends any camping in it. And to be honest, it was getting to the point where it's just not, it's not good. I mean, it's rusty. It's really rusty. So he's going short distances, and for me to think I can latch onto that and go to Hayward and, you know, film and have fun with the UTV or something, it's not happening. So I got this set up so I can start filming again. I've got a couple other tents I'm going to be using on the motorcycle. I bought a new motorcycle this spring. Some people of you know, some don't, but new to me, far from new. And I'm going to be taking that out and doing a motorcycle camping. And between this and that, and hopefully we can catch some fish this summer, maybe get the boat out a couple of times, hoping to have some fun. But that's where I've been. I know another question I've been getting, am I not filming because of my leg? You know, I had a UTV accident last September, and it was a lot worse than I probably let on. And I guess I can show you the end results now. There's a pretty big dent in my leg, and there's some things missing, but it's healed. I'm gonna be able to keep it, and I guess that's the important thing. Be able to keep the leg, but it did hinder me. There was a lot more infection, and it just really played havoc with my mental health, I guess, and it just kept me to the point where I didn't want to do nothing. Infection takes a lot out of you. That's where I've been, but we're back. Still working with Till Valhalla project when I can, and I'm just so grateful for those guys that are helping so many people out, veterans that you know, they're trying to get rid of veteran suicide. 22 people a day, veterans on average, commit suicide, and they're trying to get it to none. And well, they're working hard. You can go to the Till Valhalla project and pick up a shirt or a sticker or something, and greatly appreciate it. But I'm going to sit here and enjoy a beer and this fire going some more, and then a little bit later I got something to cook, but if I feel like it. All right, so we got a pretty good fire going on. It's just about dark up here on the hill. So all I brought for supper is some stadium brats. I was just going to cook over the fire, put them in some keto buns, I got some ghost pepper ketchup. But I think I'll forgo that. Probably have another 1 or 3 or so Coors Lights. And then I'm going to be going to bed. Because, so here's the thing. I ain't got no light much set up in there. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I'll try to check in before I go to sleep. But I think I'm going to climb in there now and close the windows. I'll give you a time and temp. So it's 8:41 in your evening, which is not bad. 72, but it's a chilly 72. So I think I'm gonna close the windows up. I do have a sleeping bag with me, but I did not. I just got my regular setup. I got my comforter. I got a sheet, comforter, and then I got that throw, that fleece deer hunting throw on the bed. I do not think it's going to be that cold in it. What, 50 for a low? Come on. You know, I woke up with snow on top of me with less covers than that, so I'm good. But that being said, damp. You don't like the moisture in there. So we're going to go ahead and probably shut everything up and inside there. So when I do crawl in, I get up early. I drive truck. You know, it's one of those things. And I'll probably be up early tomorrow. Sun's up a little bit before 5, you can see. So you know, expect to see me about this much daylight tomorrow, but it'll be on the east instead of the west. Wow, what a beautiful skyline, huh? Seriously. We are in the heart of the Driftless area. I couldn't frickin' be happier. This rocks. Anyway, I'll be going to bed soon. I'll probably check in before I go to bed. And then I got my laptop and stuff in there. I had every intention of editing most of this film. I ain't gonna happen. It's gonna happen over the week. So this might not come out for a week or so. But it don't matter. Great fire. Great night. To all my friends, family, I'm thinking about you. Wish you were here. I don't know, I've been pretty distant, but well, you know, I lost Sarge, so fuck, I'm entitled. All right, I'll talk to you all later on. What a great night. This is all right. Just chilling out, not doing nothing is okay. It feels wrong, but it's okay. I got a lot done today. Lawns mowed, you know, shit like that. So, see you when I crawl into bed. All right, guys, so I am in the tent and got a little bit of light. I got one over there hanging and I got my fan. There's actually a fan going on over there with the light. I'll shut the light off. I love this in my shanty, and I don't care if I got to Velcro something to the ceiling. I'm going to have that hanging. So I got some nice light. But got me a beer. Got a couple more beers. Got some water. 63 in here. 65 outside. It's a great night. Just this is really comfortable. I really like sitting in here. I've got my laptop, and had I not worked so much this morning, I might actually do some work, but I don't know that I will. My Blue Eddy's working over here. I don't know what. I got my phone up here. You just set it on top and it starts charging. So that's really cool. I don't see that running out tonight. I do got electricity. I got the cooler and stuff plugged in outside. Normally I could run that in here in the corner, but why? I don't need it. It's gonna stay in the 60s, probably, you know, mid 50s, middle of the night at the most. For yeah, I'm super comfortable. I got everything shut up, and all the windows are closed, and I'm good. I just need this fan to make a little bit of noise. Still got the John Deere out there tilling. That'll help. Well, good morning. It's 64 in here, 60 outside. Or 60 in here and 64 outside, excuse me. Could have actually had this little leveler, would have helped last night, but I slept okay. The mattress works out really good in here. The room, I like the room. One thing that you got to remember, tent camping again. So you get the condensation on you. You know, when you put your hand up, you start touching it, then the dew comes through. So I wasn't in a huge hurry this morning to get up and tear down, because I kind of want the breeze, and we got a little bit of breeze out there, to start drying it up a little bit. But it's a beautiful sunny day. So I'm gonna get this thing tore down, and let's see if we can get it back in the box, and maybe make a cup of coffee or pack everything up and go find some. So with that, I'll bring you in once this is tore down. All right, guys. Well, everything is out of the truck, packed up, back in the bag. Again, do not fold this up so it's no wider than the tent stakes. Took about 10 minutes to take down. Taking my time, making sure the rods didn't get caught pulling them out, but it's pretty simple. I undid all the straps and I just pulled it right out of the box onto the ground, and from there I was able to just fold it, you know, pull the stakes or the poles out, fold it, roll it up. No big deal. Overall thoughts on it, I like it. Again, you got to remember that tent comes in, so even though you can stand up, you got to make sure the bed's not wide enough that you can still stand up in the middle. Otherwise, you touch the side of the tent, and then the condensation comes through from the outside, so then you're feeling wet. That, and then the hook, there's supposed to be a hook in the ceiling. I already have a way. I'm going to fix that. There'll be one there next time. I already know how I'm going to do it without putting a hole in the tent. You'll have to stay tuned to see that video, because when I do that, you'll be like, oh, that's all right. So ease is setting it up, taking it down. I think the next time I set it up, I think I can probably set it up in just a few minutes. It's pretty easy. And there again, when I folded it and rolled it, I rolled it so the door's basically at my lap. I unroll it, and the front, you know, towards the front of the truck is the part that's out. So super easy that way. I'm gonna get everything put away and jump on my bike and go for a ride somewhere. I'm not sure where, but wherever I go, that's where I'll be. So for Jim, the Till Valhalla project, try to end veteran suicide and Driftless area outdoors, I bid you a good farewell. GoPro, stop recording.